Assalamu alaikum class 10th. Today we are going to do the exercise of unit number 1 which we have completed 3 days before. Unit number 1 Hazrat Muhammad an embodiment of justice. ठीक है, आज हम इसकी एक्सरसाइज कर लेते हैं. Vocabulary Part A, give the meaning of each word as used in the lesson. Model example. ठीक है, pity, fairness for others, eternal, endless, earn, get, summon, lesson, revenge, take revenge from someone for and to give punishment to some other person, commandment, law or rule, upheld, supported, destitute, wanting or poor person. ठीक है, proclaimed, announced, transcends, be superior. Part B, choose the appropriate synonym of the following words. I have marked the correct one. You can look at from the video. I'm just going to revise once. Equitable, fair, just, equal. So it means fair. Ancestor, antecedents, forefather, predecessors. So forefather. Part B. Number 3, 4, relative enemy. Okay, friend. So the correct meaning is enemy. Number 4, firm, expensive, powerful, resistant. So firm means resistant. 5, glorious, lustrous, splendid, fabulous. The exact is splendid. Number C, give meaning of the following phrasal verb and use these phrasal verb in sentences. Now this part you have to do on your neat copies. You have to write down these phrasal verbs in your copy and use these phrasal verbs in your sentences. Guilty of means having done something wrong. To exchange for means somebody is going to give you something in exchange. In accordance with, according to that, according to the, stay with us, in accordance with rule means आपने उसके मुताबिक रहना है. ठीक है, so these words you are going to use in phrasal verbs and you have to write down these phrasal verbs in your neat copy. D part, translate paragraph 1 of the lesson into Urdu. You can do it by yourself. It's not a very difficult thing. Translate paragraph 1 of the lesson into Urdu and write down on your neat copy or register anywhere. Okay, reading comprehension. Analyze of patterns of text organization. Number A, choose the correct option. For this exercise, you have to read your lesson twice or thrice at least, so you can do it properly by yourself. I am just going to revise it once. We have done the lesson, but you have to read the lesson at least 2 or 3 times. In paragraph 1, dash details of the Holy Prophet characteristics are given. General, specific, chronological. So general details are given. बहुत ज़्यादा स्पेसिफाई नहीं किया हुआ जनरल डिटेल्स उसमें फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ में, क्योंकि फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ इंट्रोडक्टरी होता है. दैट्स वाई ओनली जनरल डिटेल्स आर गिवन. Number 2, the key idea of paragraph 2 is that Hazrat Muhammad was a great orator. Hazrat Muhammad was just head of the state. Hazrat Muhammad was just and fair even before his prophethood. So part C is the correct option. Hazrat Muhammad was just and fair even before his prophethood. Number 3, examples given in paragraph 3 and 4 show that Hazrat Muhammad was just head of the state. Hazrat Muhammad was a simple man. Hazrat Muhammad was fair in his dealing. So option number C is correct. Hazrat Muhammad was fair in his dealing. Number 4, paragraph 5 shows that Hazrat Muhammad was just a head of the state. The justice of Hazrat Muhammad was a source of peace and security for non-Muslims. The justice of Hazrat Muhammad was a source of peace and security for non-Muslims. Option number B is correct. C क्या है? Hazrat Muhammad was just and fair even before his prophethood. So correct option is B. Number 5, to whom did the Holy Prophet given the following advice? When 2 men come to you for judgment, never decide in favor of one without hearing the argument of the other. It is then most likely that you will know the truth. So to whom he has given this? Hazrat Ali, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, Hazrat Ali and Hazrat Umar Farooq. So option number B, Hazrat Ali, is correct. Identify part B. Identify the topic sentence or supporting details in the paragraph number 3. Topic sentence. You have to open the paragraph number 3 and the topic sentence. Number 1 sentence. As head of the state of Medina, he decided all cases on merit with justice and equity irrespective of color, creed or race. Okay, this one is your topic sentence, and the further detail is given about the person who was who did the crime. So that is supporting detail. अब इसको जो merit और justice को define कर रहा है वो उनका जो further उन्होंने example दिया है कि a crash woman was found guilty of stealing. So this example is supporting detail of this paragraph. ठीक है, example. Now come towards the next comprehension questions. I will give you notes of comprehension questions in PDF form. I will attach these with your this video or with the next one, so you can note down or copy down in your neat copies. ठीक है, and the end of the exercise. Grammar. Now come towards the next topic, grammar. Concrete noun, abstract noun. Concrete noun कौन सा होता है? Material noun that has a specific shape. ठीक है, जिसकी कोई शेप है, जो कोई materialistic body रखता है. That is called concrete noun. The revenge of the father. So father in fact is a concrete noun in a sense because father is a person. Father is a noun. It has a space. Cannot be taken on a son. Same, the son is also concrete noun. So the underlined words are concrete or material nouns since they refer to concrete things. ये concrete things में आ रहे हैं. ठीक है, और abstract noun क्या होता है? Basically abstract noun feeling, quality or state of something. ठीक है, whatever joy, happiness, these are all come under abstract noun. Justice. He decided their case with equity and justice. The underlined words are abstract noun since they refer to ideas, quality or states. बिल्कुल वो idea, quality और state को ही refer कर रहे होते हैं. That's why these are abstract noun. So exercise. Identify whether each underlined word is a concrete or an abstract noun. She put in much effort into her studies as she wants to score good marks. Effort. Effort means effort is an abstract noun. In her studies. Studies also abstract noun. Number 2. They recommended him for his justice and truthfulness. So justice भी abstract noun है and truthfulness is also abstract noun. Number 3. Keep the balls in the basket. So ball is basically concrete noun. ठीक है, क्योंकि ये material body है. In the basket is also concrete noun. The dishonest trader is losing the trust of his customer. So trader is concrete, trust is abstract and customer is concrete. He did not take good care of his pet. Care abstract noun में आ रहा है और pet concrete noun में. The next is choose whether each sentence needs a indefinite article a and a definite article the. So indefinite article a and definite article the. So a and the ये basically articles हैं और इसमें indefinite और definite में आ रहा है. Indefinite जो है वो किससे start हो रहे हैं? Consonant से. ठीक है, indefinite consonant से a and the क्या है? the consonant नहीं है. He asked me a very hard question. He asked me a very hard question. Number 2. The question that he asked me was easy. The question that he asked me was easy. Number 3. Have you seen dash my scarf? Have you seen? My scarf भी नहीं हो सकता. The my scarf भी नहीं हो सकता. Have you seen and my scarf भी नहीं हो सकता. No article. We have to place no article over here. No article will be placed over here. Nothing is getting adjustable. Could you please pass me the salt? Salt तो हो ही नहीं सकता. ठीक है. Is there a good restaurant around here? The restaurant that my friend owns is very good. The क्या है? Specify करने के लिए चीज़ों को होता है और a and the टू पॉइंट करने के लिए, ठीक है. आई हैव सेवरल गुड फ्रेंड्स, सो नो आर्टिकल इज कैन बी प्लेस्ड ओवर हेयर. डैश यूएई इज़ अ ब्यूटीफुल कंट्री. द यूएई हम नहीं कह सकते, जैसे वी डोंट पुट आर्टिकल विद द नेम ऑफ कंट्रीज. द पाकिस्तान, द यूए, नो. ओके, I'll see you in a week. I'm on dash vacation until Monday. I'm on dash vacation until Monday. So we cannot place any article over here. Next is noun phrase. Group of words used to give expressions is called noun phrase. Basically phrase है. A noun phrase is a group of word that does the work of a noun. जो noun की रिप्लेस करता है, उसकी जगह काम कर रहा होता है, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड नाउन फ्रेज. बेसिकली फ्रेज क्या है? अ ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स, ठीक है. एंड अ नाउन फ्रेज इज़ अ ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स दैट डज द वर्क ऑफ नाउन, जो नाउन को ही रिप्लेस कर रहा होता है. नाउन फ्रेज क्या है? जो दैट रिप्रेजेंट्स द नाउन. एग्जाम्पल, एज अ यंग ट्रेडर ही अर्न द गुड रेपुटेशन ऑफ बीइंग एन ऑनेस्ट, फेयर एंड जस्ट बिजनेसमैन. एज अ यंग ट्रेडर, ट्रेडर क्या है? बेसिकली नाउन. ही अर्न द गुड रेपुटेशन ऑफ बीइंग एन ऑनेस्ट, फेयर एंड जस्ट बिजनेसमैन. सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इन योर एक्सरसाइज, you have to underline the noun phrase in the following sentences. This is an old-fashioned hat. This is an old-fashioned hat. So old-fashioned hat is noun phrase. We discovered Fahad's plans. Fahad plans is noun. So इसमें noun के साथ noun को जो group of words है वो noun के साथ represent हो रहा है, ठीक है. A rolling stone gathers no mass. The recent flood caused heavy damage. So there are two noun phrases in this sentence: recent flood and heavy damage. Number 5, an oral presentation can be interesting. Your next exercise, past indefinite and past continuous tense. Past indefinite में क्या यूज़ करते हैं? was and were का यूज़ होता है. past continuous में आपने ing का यूज़ करना होता है, ठीक है, विद द फर्स्ट फॉर्म के साथ आपने ing यूज़ करना है, ठीक है. व्हाट वर यू डूइंग व्हेन आई कॉल्ड यू लास्ट नाइट. व्हाट वर यू डूइंग, डू के साथ आपने ing का. वर आपको किस चीज़ को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? पास्ट इंडेफिनेट को. और डू के साथ जब हम ing कर देंगे तो पास्ट कॉन्टिन्यूस को कर रहा है. व्हेन आई called you last night. I was sitting in the cafe when you called me. I was sitting in the cafe when you called me. Number 3, when you arrived at the bus stand, who was be there. Number 4, Shamsa was watching a film when she heard the noise. We were playing. ये आपका पास्ट इंडेफिनेट है और ये कॉन्टिन्यूस. We were playing tennis when Javed hurt his ankle. Punctuate the paragraph. इस पैराग्राफ को, this is your homework, you can do it by yourself. You have to use the punctuation by yourself. It's not a difficult thing, you can do it by yourself, ठीक है. अब आपको जो मैंने काम दिया है, phrasal verbs is your homework. You have to do your homework on your copy. After that I will give you comprehension question answer. Okay, thank you so much.